So no matter what lens I'm using, I'm always looking for a few very specific things. Number one, size. Number two, usability. Number three, price. Number four, weather sealing and durability. This is the Sigma 35 1.4 art lens. And I gotta be honest, I got a little bit of taste of what a 35 prime could do when I was using a Fuji system, a Fuji X series. And I really liked it. I liked the look of the 35. It was that classic film look, but at the same time, it was so small and dinky, like a little pancake lens almost. I couldn't get my fingers around the focal ring enough to, especially in cold weather, enough to focus exactly where I wanted it to get. So I always use it in autofocus, and I like to have control over everything I'm doing with my lenses and my camera gear. So I like to manually focus and really manually anything as much as possible. So I picked up this Sigma 35 1.4 art lens, and I was a little bit skeptical when I ordered it. It comes in at about a price of about $850, which is still a little bit more expensive than you'll get, but if you look at like the G Master lenses from Sony, you're gonna pay way less for this lens than those, so that's a plus here. The weight is really good. Durability feels great. I took this out to Death Valley National Park. I've taken it out in the rain, in the Smoky Mountains. I've taken it in a lot of different conditions, and it performed really, really well. And the weather sealing, I thought, while it may not be touted as one of the best, it may be like one of the more artsy lenses, I thought it performed really well in wetter and more violent conditions for landscape photography. I think a pro here is definitely the manual aperture ring on the actual lens barrel that I like to change. Again, manual everything. The more control I have, the better. And I know you control it on the camera, but you know, too many dials, too many buttons. I like it on the lens. I think for this, you know, the quality that you're paying for, the sharpness of this lens is about the best I've used of any mid-range lens for landscape photography. And I'd category mid-range from, let's say, 35 to 70 here in your landscape photography. And we're talking primes here. I'm not talking telephoto lenses. But this is probably about the sharpest that I've ever used for a prime 35 lens. And I've just really enjoyed using it a lot. I've used it a lot for intimate details, natural designs and landscapes, and some wider scenes, but primarily those really intimate designs in nature. So would I categorize this lens as a good buy? Absolutely. If you have $850 to spend and invest in a lens like this, definitely look at the Sigma 35 1.4 art lens. They don't sponsor me or anything like that. I picked this one up just because I needed a good mid-range lens, and I went for this one after looking at reviews. This is like finding a really good Pinot Noir at Walmart. And I say that jokingly, but I also say it really seriously, because you can find some really good $2 wines at Walmart. Just saying. This would be in that category. Even still at $850, you're looking at more of a comp like a $15 wine at Walmart. This is a fantastic lens to have in your bag. It's going to add a little bit of weight, which is a drawback, but I think the size, the durability, the quality more than anything, and the price is a little bit high. But the Sigma 35 1.4, a great lens for any landscape photographer.